So you want to start investing in Navarre Beach, Florida, but you don't have $1 million? No problem. I'm about to show you some money-making options under 500K. Let's go. Oh, but wait, don't miss out. I have an honorable mention that I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm gonna sneak it in there somewhere around the video, so don't miss it. What's up, everybody? I am Kristen with the Emerald Group, and I am your Navarre and Gulf Breeze specialist, and this is Life in Navarre. We're gonna get started right away. We are at Bahia Drive Townhomes. It is a set of 3 townhomes all together. It's at 1414 Bahia Drive in Navarre Beach. Bahia Drive is kind of fun because it's got townhomes, it's got some standalone homes, and it ends at the Sound. So you are on the Sound side, not the beach side, which is one reason why this is under 500K. But it is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom. It's 3 stories, and it's got a really cute little feature that I'm gonna show you at the end. So there's no HOA here. The townhome is going to be all on you. So if you need a new roof, that's gonna be on you. If your neighbor needs a new roof, that's gonna be on them. So that's kind of fun because you're gonna be able to get more of that rental income as profit since you don't have to spend it on an HOA. But maintenance and things like that, it's gonna be, to have a little bit more of a budget if you're going to short-term rent the property. Make sure you have that maintenance budget on standby. On this unit, it is a 3-story, so the lower level is finished, but it is not permitted, and it is lower than the flood base, so you're not going to be able to get insurance for that level, but the rest of the property you'll be able to get insurance for. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're kind of looking at different properties. We are on the beach. It does flood. This property actually had some flood damage on the first floor with Sally, but the whole beach was flooded during Sally. So everything was affected. This one's not currently being used as a short-term rental. So the listing agent went and got some projections, and they're looking at around 40 to 50K, which I think if you use the downstairs part, which I'll show you in a second, it's a little surprise, in a different way, I think you might be able to get a little bit more than that, but there is gonna be some cost in this particular unit because it's not furnished. But having said that, so this property is listed at $499,900, so right at that top budget, but it's technically under 500K, so I didn't lie. But it does, with those projections at 40 to 50, you will reach that 10 cap, especially with there being no HOA here. So using it from a purely financial standpoint, to grow your real estate portfolio, this would be a great option. So let's go look around. Okay, so we are outside. It is that unit right there, but I want to show you the street just so you can kind of get a feel for what Bahia Drive looks like. So there is Gulf Blvd, right where the stop sign is. And then, as you can see, you've got some single-family detached homes across the street. And then it does end there at the Sound. And I lied, there's 4 units, not 3. But, so it's this set right here. Those are the ones that we're looking at. It is Unit B. Now, you'll see 2 doors. One here that's open, and this other little guy at B1. That's your surprise right there. So I'm gonna wait and show you that at the end. All right, so again, this is not furnished, so you could have a really cute little, entry area here to gather all the shoes before they take all the sand upstairs. But they have completely redone the whole unit. It has LVP flooring. And then you come to your first bathroom. This one is your half bath for your guests and everyone to use. And that is a little, so this is tall people problems, right? So I'm gonna put this at my eye level. This is what I would see if I was in this bathroom. So, it's not the first time that has happened. All right, so this is your main level. So you've got your living area here with a balcony, and then an eating area, your kitchen. You've got laundry off to the side as well as a pantry, and then another balcony in the back. So they did update the counters and the backsplash and the cabinets, the light fixtures. It looks super cute. Here's your laundry. Some extra cabinets. And then up here they did tile. Stainless steel appliances. And then this backsplash is super cute, like a sea glass color. And then you do have a balcony back here. Hopefully it doesn't slam shut. So it's a good sized balcony. You could easily put a little 4-person table there. And then like a couple chairs there. But this is a townhome, so you are smack dab against your neighbor. You do have yard space. And then like you could do like what your neighbors did over there and put like a little back decking on. And you can see, if you squint really closely right there, you can see the bay or the Gulf, or I can't talk today, the Sound. Oopsie. So that is one thing to keep in mind, whether you're in a townhome, a condo, just a regular house on the beach, that suction when you've got both ends of the home open, it will slam a door shut really fast. So here is a little mini balcony. You could put a couple chairs out here, or like a bistro table. You can see the water, but upstairs has the better view. And then you've got a little nook here. You really can't do too much with it except for maybe like put like a credenza or something there. And then you've got the LVP on the stairs again. And in a rental property, you do want to try to keep the flooring hard flooring like this instead of carpet, just so to keep it easier to keep the sand out. So this is your back bedroom. Both of these bedrooms up here have their own suite, so you don't have to share bathrooms. It's got a really big closet. This mirror is more appropriately sized. Tile surround, and then a jacuzzi tub. And I'm sorry if I'm sniffing, I'm trying to get a cold, I guess, so trying to take some medicine beforehand, it's not working. Here's another big closet. Another ensuite. So in theory, this one is your guest bedroom. The other one's a little bit bigger. So it's gonna be your owner's suite. But this one has a better view. And you can see the Gulf. So I'm not like standing over the balcony and I can see the Gulf. It would be, so if you look like right up there, it's right there. The water's really murky right now. It's actually a double red flag. So in normal clear days, you'd be able to see it really nicely. It kind of blends in with the sky right now just because it's pretty gross. But standing here, like I am kind of, you can see the balcony. Like I'm a little bit stretched over, but not uncomfortably, if that makes sense. All right, let's go check out the secret downstairs unit. So this one, close it up. All right, so this one is the downstairs unit. It is not permitted. So basically what that means is if it ever got damaged, that bill would be completely on you. You can't claim it on your insurance. But you could rent the heck out of this. So you've got a huge living area here, a little eating nook, your kitchen, and back through that back door is a bedroom. And then you've got a full bathroom. Laundry, yep. And then here's the bedroom. So we talked before about house hacking on our Life on the Emerald Coast channel. This would be a perfect example of a great house hack on Navarre Beach. You could rent this out full term, short term, and live upstairs, or do the reverse where you live down here full term, rent out upstairs. You could even live upstairs, rent out one of the bedrooms, because it is both those bedrooms are full suites. So you wouldn't have to share a bathroom with anyone, and you could still rent out down here. Like, you've got so many options. So again, you know, the price point is right under that 500, but in the rental projections that they have, they're treating the whole townhome as one single unit at 40 to 50. So that's why I was saying maybe you could get away with, you know, after you put some furniture in here, make it super cute, you could probably get away with getting a little bit more on that projection and even exceeding your 10 cap. So tons of options. So let's move on to the next one. We are at Sugar Beach Townhomes. It's located at 8443 Gulf Boulevard. This is unit C11. It is a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, 2-story townhome. This one does have a HOA of about $355 a month, which will get you deeded access to the beach and a really nice sized pool. So let's go take a look. This one is being used as a short-term rental right now, and they're getting about 40 to 45,000 gross. So while that's not quite your 10 cap, it's pretty close. And I think, and you'll see once we start looking around, I think if you were to update some of the decor and some of the furniture a little bit, I think you'd be able to really get that 10 cap pretty easily. So let's take a look. All right, so here is your front entry. You do have really nice tile, the wood look tile that they did in a herringbone pattern. And then you've got your kitchen, just a simple little galley kitchen. But they did paint the cabinets gray and did some stainless steel appliances, except for the microwave is white. But that makes sense because it goes with the cabinets. You've got a pantry right off the front door there. You have a little closet here, and then your half bath is down here on the first floor. So this is one of the pieces I was talking about where if they were to, or whoever buys this unit, you know, replaces this or just takes it out completely and then replaces that light fixture with something a little bit more beachy, a little bit more modern, it would definitely spruce the place up a little bit. You do have a pull-out couch here, so you can have 2 more people sleep. And then they did really cute, thing here in the back. If I can get the door open. There we go. So they took the concrete patio and then extended it with pavers, and then they did a taller privacy fence. So you can, you know, hang out here with your family and have a good time and not have to worry about who's watching you or who's spying on you or whatever. So carpet leads you upstairs, but this is the only carpet in the property. Up here you've got LVP. Got another little closet. You've got your first bedroom. Oops, forgot to turn the light on. Bathroom and then another bedroom. So let's go take a look at this guy. And this is another one where, I mean, if you're gonna rent it out, you don't really need this big piece of furniture here. I would just take it out completely, if not change up the furniture with something a little bit more, you know, beachy. But, so, you know, this lot here is for sale, so once something is built on it, your view will go away, but you do have a view right now. And then I will show this every time I see it because I think it's adorable. I've never seen it on the drywall, which is another, like, you know, obviously somebody can paint over this, but I do think it's funny where to go. Someone really wanted to make sure that whoever this was that got measured had their shoes on. That's something my family would totally do, because we are not competitive at all. So you do have a really nice big tub here, and then your laundry's up here. And then here's your other bedroom. They're really good sized bedrooms. And this one has a Murphy bed. So if you did want to purchase it to live in it, you could easily fold that up and make this an office if you needed to. So actually, there was, when I went by the, you still can't see it, okay. When I went by the pool earlier, there was some kids in it, and I just have, I don't know, you guys will learn. I don't like videoing if there's children around because you never know. So we will not be videoing the pool itself, but I already peeked in there. It is a really nice pool, and it's really good size. Okay, I'm gonna close up over here. We are gonna go take a look though. I'm gonna show you a cool feature at the front porch, and then we're gonna take a little quick walk over to the beach. Okay, so we're outside of Sugar Beach C11 Townhome, and there is the feature. You see it? Right here. That is a shower. So what's really cool about this is that if you're going to use it as a short-term rental, you have people coming to off the beach all the time. They have their sand all over themselves. Our sand is so fine, and there's tons of hacks out there on how to get it, less noticeable and how to get it off easier. But the real trick is water. So having this feature out here is pretty stinking awesome. But let me turn you around so you can take a little look. So again, the super cute unit. There's your shower. There is Gulf Blvd. So this whole vinyl fenced in area is the pool. You've got some lounge chairs on this side and some lounge chairs underneath that pergola area. But like I said, I'm not going to video it just because there's kids in there and I get weirded out by that myself. So that's why. And there is some bathrooms and stuff in this building and a shower there as well. But it is a really good sized pool, and it looked really pretty and clean and green. So, or not green, but like good green, not algae green. But each unit does have 2 parking spots, which is nice. And they are labeled, even though it is like 3-inch letters, you can hardly see it, but they are labeled. So Sugar Beach isn't, the most aesthetically pleasing, if I can talk with my cold. They're pretty plain, but they've been around forever. They're always well kept, and you don't need fancy to make money. So just kind of keep those things in mind. A lot of people look for, these cute beachy colors and all that stuff, but as long as the property is kept well, that's all you need. So see, they're kind of plain Jane, but they've got the cute little palm trees. Everybody has their little teal Adirondack chairs. These ones at the end here are newer. They're still in the same complex though, but these ones on there obviously have views of the Gulf. But this is your access to the beach. It is a double red flag today, which means that the water is closed to the public. So sometimes during double red flag, you'll see some surfers out there. A lot of the surfers local to our area have kind of an understanding with the fire and rescue people that they understand that they're putting their life at danger and that the lifeguards may or may not help them out if something happens. But otherwise, you're not supposed to get in the water. They put those red flags up for a reason, and it's really just to protect you and your family and everybody else, and it's to protect the lifeguards. Because if somebody, God forbid, were to get in that water and get hurt or get pulled out, to sea or whatever, they're going to be the ones that have to go out there and get them. Case in point, I don't know what's going on, but I'm guessing somebody just got in trouble for being in the water. So you can see right there, the fire and rescue team is there. They will patrol it to make sure people aren't in the water though. But you can see the double red flag. And the water's angry today. We did have some storms come through, so that's why it's pretty choppy. But this unit here, so Sugar Beach Townhomes, if you were to stay here for July 4th, which is your biggest moneymaker, so if you're going to use it as a short-term rental, just think about that. But the fireworks go right off the pier, so you'd have a great seat. Now my hair is going to be messy because it's so windy. But there you go. There's Sugar Beach. We're going to head on to the next one. So I hope you're seeing now that you don't need a huge budget to start expanding your real estate portfolio. So if you have found value in this video so far, please give it a thumbs up and click that subscribe button so that you know the next time that I post a video. And don't forget to share the love. If you know of someone that's trying to build their real estate empire as well, hit that share button and send it on over to them. Let's get back to it. So I'm at Sunset Harbor Condo. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom unit 109. It's in building 2. It's listed for $305. HOA dues are right around $200. Let's go take a look. So it is a really windy day. We're supposed to be getting storms, but that sound that you heard beyond the wind was the HVAC system starting up. So it's not usually that loud, but here you go. So I will say, I cannot find a way to make these lights brighter. Like, I've never seen anything like, I can't figure out how to make it brighter, but I'm sure there's a way. There's just these little pot lights. But here's your entry. Right off the bat, you have an owner's closet. Then you have your HVAC system, and then your kitchen. So it is a studio. So it's a 1-bed, 1-bath, but it's more like a studio because it's all open, as you can see. We'll get there in a second, though. Here is your bathroom. So everything is all nice and tiled. Crown molding. You have some natural light there from the window. Okay. Here's your refrigerator. And then you have a little pantry. Nope, that's not a pantry. That's your water heater. Surprise! Here's your kitchen. So nothing huge, but it gets the job done if you're here for even just a week, because then you also have some prep space over here. And they were smart. They used their space really wisely. So you've got, seating for 4, but that's also usable counter space. So, and you've got another closet there. Actually, let's see if it's another surprise. Nope, it's just a closet. I thought maybe it might be washer and dryer, but you might be able to put one in here. So again, if the light was a little bit brighter, like, it's really dark in here, and it's a really gloomy day outside, so it could be way brighter in here. And the wall color is, darker. But if you look past that, it's a really great little unit. So, I mean, it's oversized furniture and it still fits really well here. So you have a nice comfy space for your guests. And then, again, I mean, it's a little bit oversized for the space, but if you were here for a month or so, you'd have tons of space for your stuff. Big bed. And then this view. So I'm going to go out there in a second so I can show you guys. But before I do, so this unit is listed at $305. Very inexpensive for being this close to the water. You're an 8-minute walk to the beach. But the best part is this unit grosses $40,000. $40,000, well above any 10 cap that you would want to try. So that 10 cap again is when you take your purchase price. So this one's $305. You'd want to gross $30,000. So that way you're making a little bit of profit, you're covering your expenses, all the good stuff. Well, this one makes 40. So and it's their actual rental history, not a projection. So in my opinion, if you took this unit and updated it a little bit, made it a little bit lighter coastal feeling, like this furniture is super cute. I would leave this bedroom furniture, maybe downsize some of the dressers over here behind me, but I would totally update some of that furniture in the living area, brighten up the walls, and you probably could make even more than that. Don't quote me, but I'm just saying. Pictures are everything, and when people are looking at the Airbnb and the VRBOs and all that good stuff, they're looking at the pictures. They're looking at the price too, but once they, type in how much they're willing to spend, they're starting to look at pictures. So just kind of keep that in mind. This one would be a great way to build your portfolio, to build up your savings account so that when you own this unit for 3 years, you can 1031 exchange it into something bigger and have a really good down payment for your next purchase. So let's go outside and take a look. What does that look like to you guys? To me, it looks like the front of a dresser drawer or something, but they use an actual handle. That is smart. Okay, so it's just a piece of wood, but they put a handle on it. That's smart right there. I love that idea. Okay. So again, we're getting some crazy weather. So you'll see all the clouds over there. So it's not the best day to be showing you guys how beautiful this area is, but even on a gloomy day, like, who wouldn't want to sit here with their coffee or wine or whatever and, you know, check this out. So eventually this will get built on. It looks like they're already trying to plumb it out for whatever. So you'll lose some of this view, but you'll always have that view. So here's your unit. And here's just a little pan of the building in general. So they're undergoing some renovations, getting some of the stucco repaired and all that good stuff. There's your dock access, part of the HOA community. Super cute. Watch how dark this gets. Black dark night. It's so dark in here. I don't know why they would have, I mean, I don't get it. Anyway, it's okay. It's okay. It's not my house. But I might buy it because it's super cute. So there's a pool here. I can't find it. I'm sure somewhere. Let's look one more spot actually. Still on the search for the pool, but there's your little dock area, and then you've got a little gazebo. All right. Determined to find the pool. So there are elevators as well. The unit we looked at obviously didn't need it. But there are elevators. So this area of Sunset Harbor is called the Palms. There's another one closer to White Sands Boulevard. So I'm guessing it's over there, and that's actually, we're gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna walk over here just to see. So a lot of the condos are getting their milestone inspections done, and that's including, you know, balconies and the structure itself. So you're seeing a lot of condos getting worked on right now, which is a good thing. It means they're taking care of it and maintaining it. But sometimes it can be, you know, not looking so pretty, but they're doing the maintenance they need to be doing. I found it. So this is the other set of condos closer to White Sands Boulevard, but still considered part of the Sunset Harbor community. And I found the pool. Getting my steps in today. All right, so take a little sneak peek. And it looks like there's a little shaded area. And it looks like you've got some bathrooms over there in that building. There you go. So before I get to my honorable mention, let me know if any of these options that were under $500,000 on Navarre Beach, if they surprised you. You've got a lot of options here, and I get a lot of buyers saying, hey, I want to start investing in property, but I don't have a big budget. And to me, I think that is an amazing idea. No matter what your budget, you could still get in and start on the ground floor, you know, have a couple, you know, smaller, like we just saw, the one, you know, basically is a studio, but it makes money. So for me, you might have to be a little bit more patient in finding, you know, that perfect property. But the big thing is, a lot of people will look for things that are specific to their family. You know, like for example, if it was me, I have 3 kids, I want at least 3 bedrooms when we're on vacation, and I'm gonna try to look for that. To me, I think that's the wrong idea. I think you need to start off looking at it financially. If it reaches that 10 cap, so that's that, you know, if you're purchasing it at 30,000, if you're grossing 300,000, if you're grossing 30,000 at the end of the year. And that makes good financial sense. That's when you're building your real estate portfolio, getting that money so that you can, you know, obviously earn money, but also, you know, bank it in a couple of years' time, do a 1031 exchange, and use some of that profit that you had as a down payment on something bigger that hopefully makes more money for you. So this is 7819 White Sands. All right, so let's take a look underneath this home. So you can kind of see what the parking options are. So you can go down that way to the backyard, or down here. So you've got tons of options down here. So it is on stilts, so that way in case of a hurricane, the water will just flow underneath in theory and not touch your home. That's what we want to happen, obviously. You could also make this, you know, a blowout level, and you could enclose it. You could make it a garage. You could add more. You could add more like fun stuff down here. I've seen people do like swings or little kid play stations, you know, all kinds of stuff. But you've got tons of parking down here nonetheless. And then it has a really cute little sign. Okay, so we're at my honorable mention. Now, before you get mad, this is not under 500,000, but I wanted to show it to you because it's something that you can work up to once you know, own the ones we've already seen for a few years, and you use your 1031 exchange to build up into a property like this. So this one, again, don't get mad, is listed at $880. I do think it's a little tiny bit overpriced, but it is on White Sands, and you can see behind me, for now, you can see the sound. So you've got gorgeous views. You have this huge deck, which I'll show you here in a second. It's 2 bedrooms with a loft space. Super awesome. It's super cute. So let's go inside and take a look. Actually, before we do, we're already outside. So let's take a look out here. So you've got, so this is how you're getting up from your car. Front door. Ooh, it's whipping around right now. So the boat is right there. So you can't really say it's got water views because you're looking at it between houses, but it does right here for now. And then you've got this huge deck, so making use of those views. You've got tons of parking here and underneath. We'll do that at the end, and we'll kind of talk about that in a minute. When it's not super windy, you can pull this awning out so you've got some shade. Let's go inside and take a look. All right, so here is your front door, your proper entrance into the house, and then it's just super open down here. So they kind of flip-flopped it a little bit, which I get, especially if you've got a couple different sets of people here. So they're using this as just another little seating area. I don't know, I think I might, unless you've got a TV here or something, I might change it back to a kitchen. But you could definitely put some stools here at the counter if you wanted to. And then they've got their eating area over there in the corner. Which, I mean, you also have views over there, so You can use it either way. So it is nice and open, and there's that loft area, which we'll go up there in a minute. Let's check out the kitchen. So nothing huge, but it gets the job done. You know, when you have a rental space, everyone thinks they need this huge kitchen to attract all the people. You don't, because 9 times out of 10, no one's cooking in here. They'll have breakfast in here at best. So this one's got spiral staircases. So obviously, if you've got any kind of mobility issues, that's not gonna work at all. But that's why you stick all the kids up there. So you've got a little closet space. Your washer and dryer, and then access to this is the bathroom that's down here, and it also hooks on to that master suite. So while we're in here, let's go ahead and take a look. So this will kind of maybe this will be good. Let's see. So this is to the back of the house. Actually, let me go up here. That's better. This is to the back of the house. You can see the Gulf between the two houses. So you can't really say that you've got Gulf views per se. I mean, I wouldn't, kind of false advertising, but if you really wanted to, you could. All right, but you do have dual sinks. So they're actually using really good space because they just put a barn door here on this side. So that's how we entered it. So you've got access from the bedroom and from your living space. And then a good sized closet. And then that's a king size bed. So it's a big bedroom. And I don't know what it is with me today, but there's not very bright lights in any of these places, but you have a beautiful view. So when you wake up, you get to see the sound, and it's on a normal day, it'd be really pretty. Now it's kind of got that spooky vibe. All right, we're going to attempt the spiral staircase. All right, it's actually not that bad, but see, they're just they're wood stairs and they're in good shape. It's not like rickety or anything. All right, so you've got a bedroom, bathroom, this closet, and this closet they're calling service closets, but they were smart and they have a trundle with a day bed. So kids can come up here and play. You could put a TV up here if you really wanted to. And honestly, you could even kind of wall this off if you wanted to. I don't know if I'd wall off the whole entire top, but maybe just doing this part, a little bit of a half drywall. That way it kind of muffles some of the sound if you did put kids up here to play. But tons of options. It's a really big space. So, simple bathroom. And it's all pretty much done. Like, you wouldn't have to do much to this home if you wanted to do anything. Skylight. And there's a closet over here. So one thing to consider with this home is there's no HOA. So you don't have that added cost of condo living. This one is on White Sands Boulevard. It is parallel to Gulf Boulevard. So you're kind of one street, we saw the view. You're one street away from the beach. So you're super close walk, like maybe 8-ish minutes, 5 to 8 minutes. So you still have that access. You can put pools out here if you really wanted to. It's kind of expensive because you kind of have to put it on stilts, but this is another option for you to use those, while you've got your smaller under $500,000 condos working hard for you for a few years. once you want to upgrade, this is a great option. Thank you so much for watching this video on ways that you can invest on Navarre Beach for under $500,000. Remember, I'm not only your Navarre YouTube expert, but I'm also a real estate agent. All of my information is going to pop up here on the screen. If you or someone you know is looking to move or invest in the beautiful Emerald Coast, please reach out and I'd be happy to help you guys. Have a great day.